the activations that we're in right now are about getting them so that you can give them, you know, like the activations that people that are like the $5 or 55 cents. See, I had the bowl all set up and everything. Those are so that you can connect, understand that energy, and now you can call them in and channel them for others. You can activate others. You can, you know, do that, right? The meditations are there so that people can start, you know, connecting with them and meeting them. And right now I'm being guided again. All right, so I've been seeing this guy who I used to do a lot more. It's not even that I'd stopped doing it. It's just that I stopped doing everything, you know, out of the, you know, not being able to. But it's because I was giving too much and not taking a break. And, you know what I mean? There wasn't really like, just there wasn't enough balance. There wasn't enough self-love. There wasn't enough like strength inside of me anymore to go. So when we give with an open heart, we receive. So the remainder of the activations and meditations, I think I'm going to do on a donation base, and, you know, whatever people could give for the exchange. They're usually $5. I mean, $5 isn't that much, but, you know, $1, $2, $3, whatever. I'm going to post them on the channel so that other people can activate themselves and others and get to know the energy and frequencies of these different beings. Start practicing, start building your relationship so that you can start listening and doing these things on your own. And I've been being pushed to, like, you know, get them done. So I'm just going to do them on the channel, and I'll put the little donation links in there. Last night I went around and I collected all of them again because I haven't been sharing them. I haven't been putting them out there. I haven't even been writing in their thing, like, you know, gratitude for any donations, which help a lot to keep the channel going. Even likes, shares are energy exchange in my eyes. You know, liking and sharing and commenting gets more people to come. And then, you know, just like builds that energy, and it connects you, and it, like, when my awareness is on you, I think about you at different times, you know what I mean? Even if you're not somebody that I like talk to on the regular, I start to get to know people, and they pop in my mind at different times for different reasons. But I don't know why I'm even saying that, but basically I'm gonna do that. And so the first time I ever channeled, I just did, you know, like I wrote it out. So if you're more comfortable writing, write. And I spoke to someone the other day that was like, oh my God, like I wrote out a thing and I was going to do this whole thing, and then I didn't need it. Like I just went with how it felt. So I was like, yes, that's awesome, because that's what I had done. And this person has learned from me over the years. So I was like, yay, if you're doing it. And this person's very connected, and I know they have become more confident, because a lot of you are, but you're not confident in it. All of us are connected, but we don't believe it. Or we don't exercise it, so then we don't, you know, or we look at other people like, oh, they know what they're doing, you know. Sadie lady, stop it. I don't know why you're gonna fucking back out of the day. Senile. Anyways, the first time I, you know, did stuff even on like YouTube, I did like, hey guys, ask me a question, and I'm going to start doing those again too, the Q&A. I know people really liked doing that, like the Q&A videos, and I might try to do it live, because I've gotten better at just going right into trance and coming out, like, so like when I go into trance and answer the question, come out, read the question, go into trance, read the question, you know what I mean? Sometimes I've done it where I've just taken a list of questions and just channel the whole list. So I can do that again. Sometimes it's nice to do it like in a private event where there's only a few people, because then you get to have like a more, you know, personal to you in your life. When it's like the big collective people and it's not like a paid event, I usually just ask people to ask questions that are relative to everybody. That's like, how can we help heal the world? What do we need to know about, these coming months, stuff like that. Or open to receive the guidance necessary. So I'm planning on doing more of those, but those are also things that's got me into connecting with the other beings. So I connect with the Pleiadians predominantly, but I also learned how to connect to the others through them. And then through my intention with the vortex, I've been able to go like bypass Alcyone or use Alcyone as the jumping point. But like again, in that top diamond, we have all the information and wisdom that we've ever known, and we're taking that like pillar of light with all the information and wisdom of source, and we can ask, bring me the Lyran consciousness, bring me the Arcturian consciousness, bring me the Andromedan consciousness. Alcyone is here. Hello, Alcyone. She's such a weirdo. She's like, and here's Sirius. He's another star baby. Hello, star babies. Hello. Hi, star baby. He's a voice. He's such a voice. He's a good little Syrian. So you'll get, like, when he came out of the womb, I knew he was serious. When she came out of the womb, she was 7 wearing. And 7 wearing got Pleiadian energy. But Monoman is a Lyran lion. He's a Lyran lion. He's my husband. He was my lion in Egypt. I saw that when I did my soul retrieval. I went all the way back, saw him. We were in Egypt. Here's Sadie Mama. She's getting mad at me for not telling him. Hello, Sadie Mama. She's the old lady, the mama. She has like kind of Andromedan energy. And then, hi, Sadie. So, I can't remember what I was saying now, but yeah. Oh, yeah, he was my lion. And then I went even further back, and I was in the core of Alcyone, but like as elements and neutrons and stuff like that. So it was crazy because I had that happen. And then I learned the Monet key. And then I kept learning things. And then the Kotakuna Karpi came to me. And the Kotakuna Karpi, they're like, oh yeah, the Quero shaman who brought us the Monet key, who channeled in that Kotakuna Karpi that came to me through spirit, is they believe that all of us originated out of the 7 stars of the Pleiades and others like Sirius and the Cygnus, the Swan, and Lyra and stuff like that. And I was like, whoa, because we originated out of them as little elements, neutrons, frequencies, and energies. And then we came into being here, but yeah. So you'll get to learn things like that when you start connecting with them. Because again, like I just experienced the things. I just know the knowings, and I share them, and I think them, and I experience them. And then I get the confirmations later, like, oh wow, and it just continues to do that. Sorry, she does that every time she drinks. Every time I connect with them, I get something like that. It seems to like circle back around later on just to confirm it. Because it's hard to know, like, oh yeah, I had a past life, but I've had so many synchronicities with the lion and the dog and the things, and like people who don't even know anything about that say stuff to me, and that's like, so those are the kinds of things. It's just taking trust and then working with them and stepping into it and doing it. Not like, you don't have to be special. Like I just started doing it because I was guided to do it. But if you're not guided to do it, don't do it. But if you're feeling called to do it, do it. And if you're not comfortable in the beginning, practice. And practice with people that you do feel comfortable with. Like, in the beginning for me, I was doing a lot of things by myself. And then when my first YouTube channel, nobody watched those videos. You know what I mean? Like there was like 5 people who would watch them, comment. And then it grew. So that channel got up to 50,000. This channel's got 15,000. Instagram has 11,000. Like, the people came. So it takes time. But you got to start. You got to practice. And you got to connect. You got to listen. You got to be vulnerable and authentic as much as possible. And you're going to evolve. You're going to grow. You're going to change. You're going to heal. I want to wash this off of me. But yeah, so hopefully this makes sense to you guys. I'm going to do the activation and the rest of them for free. Not free. They're not free. They're there for energy exchange. So if you watch it, you could like, share, comment. You could purchase something out of my Etsy shop or a service on my website, or you could donate $1 or They have super chats, whatever feels guided for you. And if you don't have anything to give at this time, think back to that, pay it forward. And yeah, so thank you guys. In Mune, namaste.